Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Survive the Wild with me, Dan. So today I'm doing a review on the Anker 21 watt solar charger. Now I have mentioned this before in a video about 5-6 weeks ago when I first got this. I've had time to play with it, because I said I want to have a bit of time to play with it, test it and see how it performs. I can happily say I am very pleased with it. So I'll just get it out. There's a bit of a wipe down on there, but so you get 3 panels on the front of it. Comes in this sort of hardish wearing material wrapped up, and I've got a few cables in there for charging certain stuff up. And then I don't know if you can see in there on the inside, you can probably see the red light as well. There's 2 USB ports in there, and you just plug in a USB device and charge it up from that. Performance wise, I'm in the woods at the moment. Yes, that red light is on, but it wouldn't really charge. It does need more. It does need pretty much direct light. I can charge my phone up directly off it on a cloudy-ish day, which my phone's a Galaxy S3 Mini, and it will give it a bit of charge on a cloudy day. In full sun, I can get about 25% charge per hour. So I could theoretically charge the phone up in 5 hours, well 4 hours. I'd say maybe 5 hours as the sun tracks over. I have noticed one thing during obviously in the summer when the hot light is on it. It's really you want it when the sun's at the highest point. If you're laying it out on the ground, that's when the sun's going to be at its strongest. It does get hot. It does get incredibly hot, and I know solar panels become less efficient as they get hot. So I think the way I would use it, if you were in a hotter climate, or even in the British Isles or Northern Europe in summer, is get it out, put it out for maybe an hour and a half, and then just pack it away, let it cool down for about half an hour, 20 minutes or something like that, and then get it back out again. I know it sounds a little bit fiddly, but it'll work better that way. What I decided to do to accompany this is, because it will charge my camera battery up providing it's full strong sun, but we don't always get that here in the UK, and I've currently got one of my camera batteries charging up off it, and it's by the same company, Anker again, and this is a battery bank. This is the PowerCore 20,100. It's a 20,100 milliamp hour battery, and if you want to know what watt hours that is, it's 72.36 watt hours. It has an output of 5 volts or 2 amps. Sorry, no, that's its input. Its output is 5 volt and 4.8 amps, which is pretty good. It charges these batteries up like lightning. Actually faster than the plug at home. This has just gone down to about halfway, but I've managed to charge up my DSLR camera batteries off that charger 4 times, my phone 3 times, and I also have an e-cigarette, and that's been charged up 4 or 5 times off one full charge. It does say when you get it it takes 20 hours to charge up off the mains. So that's a long time. So I think the idea would be, if you were taking this whole setup away with you for like a week or something like that. I'm doing this, well, by the time you're watching this video, I'll have done a week or 5 days away, and I'm hoping this setup is going to supply me with all the power that I need to charge up the camera and my phone and my GoPro, as well as my e-cigarette, for that entire time. Now, the battery should hopefully last me for about half the trip, but what I'll be doing is whenever I get chance, I'll sit down, I'll get the solar panel out, lay it out, charge the battery up, even if it's for 10-15 minutes, just keep topping it up all the time. So yeah, really good piece of kit. It feels sturdy, it's fairly hefty. It probably weighs about 400 grams, 400-500 grams. I should have looked up the actual specific weight, but yeah, I'd say about 500 grams, about half a pound, probably just a bit less, but you know, for the battery that size, that's pretty light, I think, anyway. So on the front you've got two USB ports for the out, for power out, and then a micro USB port at the front of the side there for power in, and it comes with a USB cable, so you just put the standard size USB to the out for charging up, and then if you're reverse charging off the solar panel, you just swap it around. So you just put that the USB charger into the solar panel, and then the micro USB into the port here. So one cable does two things, which is brilliant. So yeah, all being well, this is going to serve me really well for especially the next trip that's coming up. Where did I get these from? I got these off Amazon. After looking round, I spent quite a while looking at different solar panels and chargers, and these seem to be the best from what people have been saying. I got it on offer, so this solar panel costs £50, which it seems like a fair bit of money, but to be honest, it's not. I've got a Globetrotter freeloader a few years ago, and it's pants, absolutely rubbish. I even got the extension solar panel, which was about that big, and yeah, it's not very good. But this is excellent for compactability. I'd say the durability. You can got eyelets, 2 eyelets there. It's got another 2 eyelets at the bottom, so you can strap that to your backpack. The only thing I think that lets this down is this little pocket here, where you plug in your devices if you were charging directly, or the battery bank. It's just got a little bit of Velcro there just to hold that in. And if you're backpacking and you've got this on your back, the eyelets are there, and unless you can strap that down so it stays up there, it's going to just fall forward, and then one, it's going to cover one of the solar panels, and two, your stuff's probably going to fall out. So what I did, or what I've been doing, is just running that wire to like the top pocket, into the top pocket of like a rucksack, putting the battery that I'm charging up in there, and then it's all secure, and then I just tuck that away behind underneath. That sort of solves that problem. But I think it would be nice if Anker did, like, maybe either put Velcro all the way across or a zip. I think a zip would be ideal, probably more ideal, but at least put Velcro all the way. So if anyone from Anker sees that, that's the only thing I can complain about this so far. And yeah, batteries. For the price, I think this was 30 quid. Now for the size of battery, that's a bargain from what I've looked around, and similar reviews. A lot of people have said similar things, and I think one of the best things that sort of attracted me to this was whenever anybody's had any issues with the solar panels, because they come with, I think it's a 2-year warranty or 18-month warranty. Anker's just replaced them. I've seen a couple of instances where people have put a review up on Amazon saying, "Oh, my solar panel, my solar charger's rubbish. It's not charging up properly, or the battery's not fully charging." They've got in touch with them. You know, Anker actually got in touch with that person and said, "We'll send you a replacement." And so yeah, their customer service, by the looks of it, is second to none. So they've got a really good ethos, and I think a really good business model there. You know, putting out really good quality kit, topped with great customer service. So yeah, highly recommend. I will say Anker aren't paying me at all for this. I wish they would actually, in some respects. Would be nice. But yeah, that's the 21 watt solar charger and the 20,100 milliamp hour battery. Good piece of kit, well worth getting. I'd say if you're going backpacking, even if you're just going camping for like a few days, you know, that's going to keep you going. You know, if you're running phones, and their GPS, that'll keep you going probably for 2 or 3 days easily. And then if you've got that as well, then providing you've got daylight, I mean, it charges up even without sun, direct sun. Obviously direct sun's better, but even if you've got daylight, it's great. Just not in a woodland environment, I will say that, not in a woodland environment, but to say in a lot of woodlands only 5-6% of the light actually makes it down to the forest floor. That's why not much grows down here. So yeah, so if you need a solar panel charger, you're going away for a few days, I highly recommend getting an Anker. Can't praise them enough, to be honest. Oh yeah, the battery comes with a little pouch that you can just slip that in, and my little USB battery charger also fits in there with that. Just keeps it all nice together, because the battery comes out really easily out of that charger, so that little pouch just, for me, myself, that's perfect, just holds it in place. So that's that. Just a little, just a review this week, mainly because I've been away, or will have been away for a week. You've still got time to enter the subscriber giveaway. If you haven't noticed that was last week's video. We reached 1,500 subscribers. Whenever I hit a landmark, I do a subscriber giveaway, and up for grabs are a 5 litre dry bag made by Carrymore, brand new, and a black leather sheath that's been handmade by Konoma. A subscriber of mine, he wanted to donate something to give something back, which is fantastic. He's made that fits the Murray clipper knife. So those are the prizes up for grabs. Check out the last video. All you have to do is ask me a question on that video, don't ask me a question on this video to enter, and you have to be a subscriber, obviously. So anyway, hope that's been useful, and so thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If enter the competition, because you've got a week left to enter that competition. And yes, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.